Hey everyone, welcome back to the TechNeuron Tech channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys something pretty awesome. It's kind of a throwback to what Apple used to be a little while ago. So here I have some old manuals and an old starter kit from Mac OS X and from the really old iBook. And these things are all dated back to around 2000-2001. So this is pretty old, and I hope you enjoy. So I'm not going to go through all of the manuals because that could be kind of boring. But I'm just going to flip through, show you some cool stuff, and tell me what you think in the comments section. Would you wish that these manuals are still as detailed as they were back then? Because nowadays manuals don't seem to be as detailed, and Apple has gone for the more simplified approach to writing manuals. But hey, tell me what you think. So let's get started with the iBook manual. Alright, so let's go right through. Here goes, there's the iBook from back then, nice and bulky. There's your side view. And this is what the operating system looked like back then. Again, I'm not an expert on stuff from 2000, 2001, but I can make a few inferences with the information in front of me. How do I get on the World Wide Web? So I'm assuming this is kind of a complete overview of an iBook. What do I do with iTunes? I'm not used to this iTunes look, but this is pretty old. How can I watch music and movies and videos? How do I make a movie? So this is iMovie back then. iMovie 2. Things have changed a lot, that's for sure. Apple works. I'm not quite sure about that. Software updates. Where do I learn more? FAQs. And how do I expand my iBook? Install an airport card for wireless, internet, and network access. Okay. I don't think you can do that with iBooks or MacBook Pros and stuff nowadays, but a lot has changed since then. How to work comfortably. I didn't think Apple cared, but there you go. Anything else I need to know? And that's about it for this. So this is the old iBook manual, and now we're going to go to the old Mac OS X manual from, let's check the date, 2001. Let's get right to it. Installing Mac OS X. Aqua. The dock. Got your dock. Finder. Applications. So I just skipped the page. Customization. Here's an old iMac from around 2001. And you can see nowadays the iMacs are much more thinner and a better screen, obviously, but this is what they looked like back then. Classic users, changing settings, getting connected, using mail, so their mail client, printing, advice. Again, this is just a complete overview of the Mac OS X software, but that's about it. And it is pretty interesting. But I think this is the most interesting thing out of all of them. This is the starter kit for when you buy an iBook from 2000-2001. So let's get right to it. I'm just going to take all the discs out. Yes, they are discs. And this is what you use to set up your iBook. So first, there is the Mac OS X install for iBook. There you go. And I don't think these come nowadays with these discs. I think it's already preloaded, but correct me if I'm wrong. Then there's the iBook applications. Then a software restore. Then there's Mac OS 9 install. And then a software restore. I get the second disc. And then there is the Apple hardware test. is pretty interesting. So these make up the Apple Starter Kit from 2001, and these pamphlets would all have come together prepackaged with an iBook or an iMac. So this helped you guys understand what came with Apple computers back then and what you're missing and what you're gaining nowadays. So hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. See you in my next video.